Hi everybody. In this lesson, I will talk about button and the on press handle. When you press to a button, and it will show a message to the screen. So firstly, I define a React Native component app. So in this app, we have the render function, and inside the render function, we have a view. So the view has a style. Properties, so the style will be flex 1. Flex is 1 means that the view is full screen, and the justify content center, and the alignment align item will be center. So inside this, all element will be add to the center, and we have a button. So the button means that it has a width high, and it has an on press, the on press icon. So inside the on press icon, we have a function or an arrow function. The arrow function will be called when you press to the button. You can add some of the command line here. You can add alerts to show the screen that you have an alert, and you have to set the title. You have to set the title to the button. So you use the title is equal to a string, and this string is it is a button, and here the default color is in iOS or background color in Android. I will talk about Android later for a few minutes, and we have the color is green, and so I reload. Yes, so this is a green color, or the text color. In Android, it is a background color. Then you cannot set the background color here. You cannot set this, so remove. You have to set this in the style. So in the style, you can add to a view. You can add the button into the view, and you set the style for the view. Yes. So here you can set the styles for the view, because the view is outer or surround to the button. You can set the view background color, for example here, and you can change a little bit for more beautiful by using color is white and background color is green. So you can add more padding for better user interface. You can add padding for the content inside. So we have the padding so nicely, and you can add border radius of in pixel. It is a radius in pixel. And then you can add the shadow radius. So the shadow radius will give you the shadow surrounding to the button, and the opacity is from 1 to from 1 to 0, from 0 to 1. Yes, and after clicking to this, it can show that you press a button. So you can also copy this arrow function and define to a separate variable. So we have an on press button, and you paste the content of the function here. And so after extract this function, you can copy this function name, and you remove this and change to this dot on press button. Yes, okay, so it will go to this variable on press button, and this variable point to the arrow function, and you can press. So what about Android? Here it's an Android pixel. So the color is a background color. So white here is a background color, and if you change to red, it is a red. So the background color, not the text color. So if you want to customize it, it is quite difficult, but you can use another library. So here we have in JavaScript code, we search for button, and we have a Reactnative button library. So you can install this locally in your project by using minus save. So paste to here, enter, and you can see that it is added to your project. So you can check by showing this content file by using cat package.json. So here we have the Reactnative button here. Yes, it is a library for Reactnative button, and in the code you can import this to your code by import the button class from Reactnative button, the library that we have just installed. And so you have to remove this component. It is not necessary. You remove this by comment out. Yes, you comment out this. So I call the button in Reactnative button here, and I set a style for this as I set a style for a view. It's very simple. You can set the width and height. You can set font size. You can set color. And you copy this content to here, and here it is a button. So it says nicely. You can change it in Android. You can also use a background color, for example red. Yes, remove the comma here. Yes, so we have this button. Okay, so you can change color text color to white and background color to green. Yes, and you can padding for add more space to the content and the button. Yes, so what about the padding? Yes, padding font size you can increase a little bit. Yes, and in the case you want to add a border, you can also add a border to this. So now there are various type of style you can use, and you can also copy this on press action, and it has action as in Android standard. Yes, the Android standard, you press a button with a view as in Android. So you can also have the border radius. The border radius in pixel, you can also set this. Yes, so we have the button like in iOS or Android, and in some next lesson I will tell you about how to make it compatible both with Android and iOS. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting video or download code in GitHub here.